Justin Verlander. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Baseball at its best. And with the first pitch coming right up, let's go to Gary, John, and Steve, who are standing by out at Tropicana Field.
We are live Thursday Night Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. Starting pitcher, we will see Matt Moore. And as he gets going against these hitters, what's in store?
Well, this young guy has one of the hardest fastballs in baseball today, and Matt Moore, you're going to get a ridiculous strikeout rate from him and a knack to get swings and misses. It's a scorching fastball. The question will be, can he command it and locate it and throw his breaking pitches for strikes? Now, some kind of offense right here, star-studded lineup, and really great length and depth with guys that really can put the ball in play.
And the left fielder in. He'll be receiving the first pitch of the game as we get set for baseball. On the ground to third, number 10. In time for the out. Got a chance to check out the defensive alignment. Let's take a look. John, thoughts on the fielders here?
When you look at Shin-Soo Choo, not only is he a great outfielder as far as running balls down, but you take a look at the arm, and anytime you can hold runners from advancing bases, you've helped your pitching staff dramatically, but you've also helped your defense with the ability to turn double plays.
It's Iglesias at the plate. That swung on and grounded up the middle. In time for the out. Up now, their rookie third baseman. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball.
Well, he's got great movement on that two-seamer. It's one of the best around.
Line towards third and foul. And that's another foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed. Signed, retired. It goes quickly for Matt Moore. 1-2-3. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit. Here's a look at their starter. As he gets into this lineup, Steve, a bit about his strategy.
A pretty even matchup right now. You've got a lineup that does struggle at times to score runs, but you've also got a right-hander on the mound who can give up some runs. So it's going to be interesting to see who wins in execution in this one.
Strike to start the bottom of the first.
Gary, he gets a little over-anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1. So look for them maybe to expand the strike zone and get him to chase something.
A swing line to left center. And the leadoff man of this ball game's on board. See if they get it started early. And their offensive lineup looks like this. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, he's not a household name, but let me tell you something. Shin-Soo Choo is a guy who's going to be a legitimate star in this league. An unbelievably beautiful left-handed swing. To me, he's going to be a 20-20 guy every year he plays.
As we get into this game, what are we going to see defensively?
Defense has been a problem for this club, and when you take a look at the number of errors they've committed, it's in the bottom 5 in the American League. They just have not been able to make the plays like other teams have to be able to get big outs.
Here's the delivery. That one's drilled to short. Iglesias. And he throws on to first to the out. Put away. Choi is batting. 1 out, a runner on at second base. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. And he looks at one in there for a strike. Nothing in 2.
Well, Gary, his 2-strike approach, he does not handle the fastball very well. So let's see if they attack him with some heat.
Change up that time. Swings and misses. That'll be strike 3 and 2 down.
And he only got to see 3 pitches. Now, unhittable pitches, but he saw them nonetheless.
Boy, that's a tough at bat for the hitter. He's got to walk away almost before he even got there. And the cleanup man stands in. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, I tell you what, for a 2-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. This one's bounced ever so slowly to left, foul.
We see that pitch running in on the hitter's hands. Great defensive swing just to put that ball in play to stay alive.
Slider called. Strike 3. Side is retired. They pick up no runs on 1 hit and leave a man at second. No runs appearing on that scoreboard yet. And in the batter's box, it's Abreu. He'll start us out here in the second. He sends this one in the air towards center. Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game for these guys.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
Up now, the center fielder. Lee with the windup. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Swinging a high chopper towards the hole. The second for 1. Over to first, he is safe. Almost a double play, not quite enough time.
Well, quick release by the third baseman. They get the lead runner at second, just not able to turn the double play.
And their number 6 hitter.
Well, so much height for Matt.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that gets through for a base hit. This a great situation for some offense. Moore started game 1 of the division series, filling in actually, and he just shut down the Rangers lineup. Good news for him and the team.
How about his first 2 starts of the...
There's a hard comebacker right through the center. Safe at first. He's in there, not quite getting it. And here's the first run of the ball game. They jump out to the lead. That hit knocks in a run. We take a look at the win expectancy graph. This is a great way to start this play. Unfortunately, he can't get the out.
You know what? It had a chance to be a double, too. If he doesn't make the play, at least he keeps it in the infield, and he gets him the ultimate first.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. A line drive towards short. And another one. It's contagious. Now, here comes a runner for the plate. And he scores. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen. You know, there are certain pitches in the game that are critical. This is a critical moment for Matt Moore.
Quite a fix he's in here, Steve. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field, and it's going to be Chu. That's the second out. Runners on the move. And Diaz crosses the plate.
With less than 2 outs, this is what you want to do. Think about the middle of the field. Make contact, force him to make a play, and pick up an RBI.
And their rookie left fielder at the plate. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, stay in charge. Right now they are.
That last hit puts a little bit more daylight in this lead right now, Gary. They keep tacking on early.
Big second inning, nice early run production, and the visitors on top, 3-0. 5-6. Sights and sounds of an evening of baseball. Family, friends, you can hear a bit of the crowd behind here. We've got Shin Soo Choo in the box now. Here's the pitch. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
But with the swing like that, there's no wonder why he's getting sliders right there. Tough pitch to hit out of the ballpark, but give the hitter credit. He's trying to do it anyway.
Has to get him to golf with that one. And he lays off, and 1-2 count. 1-2 pitch coming. Fastball swung on and missed, struck him out, one away.
A good break on a 90-mile-an-hour pitch.
A good job of keeping him guessing by changing speeds out there.
Boy, John, you saw the effect of that swing. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
But going from off speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
It's going to be Kim in his rookie year now. He squares around and he gets this one down. Number 10 in time for the out.
Well, he's clearly bunting for a hit all the way here, but not able to get it where he wants to, and they were able to make the play.
And in the batter's box, it's Lee. And that's in there for a strike.
Well, he likes to throw a lot of change-ups when he's ahead in the count, so as a hitter, you got to be aware of it.
He delivers. 0-1 is a slider for a called strike.
With a breaking ball up in the hitter's eyes, he gets the strike call on it. The hitter just couldn't pull the trigger.
Hit in the air to center field. And he can't run it down. There's the throw. And he's safely aboard second base.
Well, they set down the first 2 men of this inning, but they couldn't get him out. A big double right there with 2 outs, and a 2-out hit will score a run.
Fastball just misses. 1-0.
I think he's going to be taken here as well. He's going to try to force the pitcher to throw strikes, and you better do it because you don't want to fall behind 2-0.
The 1-1. Hot shot towards the hole. Iglesias. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. It's Iglesias at the plate, grounded out his last time through. And his throw is in time, first out of the inning. Number 3 slot up again here. Right now in the night, 0 for 1 against Lee.
And look, the way he struggled to catch up to the four-seamer the last time, you have to think you got to go back there again until he proves he can catch up to it.
Yeah, and I mean, this time through, as a hitter, you've got to adjust to what he's already shown you.
The catch is made. And in the batter's box, it's Abreu. He singled his last trip. And here's the first one. Swing and a drive, deep left center. And that's the third out. That'll do it. Amazingly fast inning. And their catcher at the plate. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. On the mound, we'll see Brett Anderson. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
I don't see why you do this. He's pitching very well out there, and all this does is burn your bullpen. It may not hurt you today, but it could hurt you tomorrow.
Over to first for out number 1. And it rolls around to the top again.
Well, Brett Anderson missed the 2011 season with Tommy John surgery, and the big question is, how do you bounce back start after that devastating injury?
And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now. I'll tell you about the surgery, Tommy John to Brett Anderson. Nowadays, it's almost like pitchers want to have it because a lot of them have come back better than they were before.
Well, you know, arm injuries are wear and tear injuries, and you're right. I mean, you looked at Anderson, and he struggled for most of 2011 before the injury. You had to know if something wasn't quite right there. I expect him to come back and be better than ever.
Here's the pitch. And that's another foul ball.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, you know 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch just tells you how defensive a swing the hitter had to keep it going.
Throws the first, he's retired, that's 2 down. And we're going to see Park here, grounded out his last time up. Now the first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, right there, you can just tell that the hitter was absolutely fooled on that pitch. Nothing you can do. You try to reach out and just put it in play, but he swung through it.
Throws on to first, side is retired. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Brett Anderson. We're through 3 here at the ball yard. Now there's center fielder at the plate. Now this is a kind of an interesting breakdown. You take a look at the pitch types that were thrown that have been hit for a swung on, hit in the air to right center. And it's going to be Chu. And he gets over and grabs it with the left. 6 slide up at the plate again. First time up, you got a nice double that came off the lead.
Well, able to get a hit on the fastball last time around. You've got to be looking for it this time around. And if he gets his pitch belt high, look for him to try to drive it and hit it out of the ballpark.
And a good throw gets him 2 down.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here. And that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
And we're going to see Diaz here. And an RBI single his last time to the plate. Smash towards the middle. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. He's going to try to stretch it. And that's going to bring Brandon Moss to the plate.
Well, 2 quick outs in the inning. You think maybe this is one of those quick innings and the other team gets in and they get some momentum, but he keeps the inning alive with that base hit.
Drove in a run earlier in the game. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. That one gets through for a base hit. This is a great situation for some offense.
Well, anytime you can get a guy on base who can steal bases, it puts so much pressure on the opponent. Let's see if they can get him around to score a run.
Line shot into center field. Oh, and Lee makes a beautiful catch. Only 5 pitches to get out of that inning. That'll rest your arm. Things will start getting a little more difficult as we look to the third man to lead it off. Choi is the batter. He'll lead it off here, bottom half of the 4th. Swings and misses the slider, 0-1.
Now, when he's behind in the count, he's just not a good fastball hitter, so I expect him to attack him with the fastball.
Lined up the middle. That should be a base hit.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Cleanup man in the box again. Took a called 3rd strike in his last time up.
Well, look for them to keep an eye and hold him close at first base here. He's fast. They're going to try to get him in scoring position to see if they can't get back in the ballgame.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike. This one is popped up to the left side out of play. Foul! Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, 1 out.
Well, Gary, let's see this pitch again in K-Cam. Here's another look at the changeup.
He takes a cut on this pitch down and in the zone, but just unable to pick it up.
You like his aggression on that?
Well, Skipper can't be too mad as long as he's out there trying to make something happen.
It swung on line to right center field. In there, and this is going to be trouble. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. He's going for the plate here. The throw, and he's in there to score all the way from first base. And certainly Sin-Soo Choo has grown in international competition, which has helped him in the majors. He's led South Korea to some medals in international play, John.
Yeah, and I really like what he's doing at the plate. I think he has a chance to continue his growth and be one of the better hitters in the American League.
It's going to be Kim. Offensively, the opportunity to pull it a little bit closer, and right now that offense looks as though they've got the ability to do that.
Well, with the bats like we just saw, you know they're gaining some confidence right now, cutting the deficit and getting themselves a little bit closer. Let's see if they can take the lead.
Now it's 2 away. And in the batter's box, it's Lee. He doubled his last time. Chew at third. Now Lee gets set. Fastball swung out and missed. 0-1.
Now, if I'm batting right here, I know the pitcher's tendencies. In the scouting report, I'm looking for a fastball in the 0-1 count.
Anderson now has him 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter right here, down 0-2. You got to foul off that tough pitch if you have to.
This one's grounded foul, wide of first. Hit in the air. Into the corner, likely extra bases. And Chu comes home. That's a really good pitch, Steve, and an 0-2 offering to keep that down and in.
That's a perfect pitcher's pitch. At this point, you've got to tip your hat to the batter. That's a solid job.
The rookie shortstop in. What they want to do now, get this ball game tied up and then try and take it from there. Defense having a tough time stopping the production. The pitch. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now, 0-2.
He must not have eaten for a long time because he was hungry for this pitch. Problem was, it's a pretty good slider. You swing that hard at a slider, pretty good chances you're going to come up empty.
Number 57 will be the new pitcher. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Now there's going to be some tired arms in that bullpen tomorrow, putting an awful lot of pressure on tomorrow's starter because they're going to burn through this pen today.
They pick in the box again, their left fielder. And the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And it skips past him. He's going to try for an extra base hit. And he ends up at second. That's a double.
Well, this is just a good piece of hitting right here. No out starting the inning, and you're put yourself in scoring position. That's big.
It's Iglesias at the plate. Ground out victim last time through. One away. Runner on his way to third. And on that play, they'll get that runner over to third base.
Listen, they've got a pitch at the waist, something he could drive. He didn't get all of it, but at least able to advance the runner.
In the box, their third baseman. 0 for 2 thus far. Number 13 will be the pinch hitter.
They're going to go to the pinch hitter in this situation, trying to get that big hit to bring this runner home.
Swing and a chopper to the second baseman. Number 16. That's one.
Sometimes in that situation, the shortstop might consider going home with it, but right here it picks up an RBI and very productive out.
And in the batter's box, it's Abreu. One player picking up after another, Steve. He swings and drives this one. Lee to field this one. That's caught. Side is retired. So Matt Moore heads to the dugout. He could use some run support right now. 4 runs. He's given that up. Number 9 spot at the plate again. He'll get things started. Home half, 5th inning. Swung on and fouled away. Oh! And he fouls off another one. Line drive left of the bag and foul. And he fouls another one off. Curveball in there for a called strike 3.
To get a better look, K-Cam's going to show us the curve.
Nice choice on the setup, and then the strikeout pitch. That was just plain dirty.
Boy, you give him the off-speed stuff to finish the job. You make a hitter feel better.
Movement like that, following another off-speed pitch, is so tough to adjust to. The batter had no clue which way the ball was going to break.
First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
It's a nice location with that fastball down in the zone. If he makes contact, it's going to be a ground ball.
Swing and a shot down the left field line. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up.
A good piece of hitting right there with one out. Now let's see what they can do with him now that they've got a man on first.
And we're going to see Park here. He bounced out his last time. First pitch of fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I'm looking for him to go to the curveball and try to punch him out.
He can't connect with that off-speed pitch. Digging a hole now, 0-2. Fastball got him, 2 down.
Gary, he threw a two-seamer. Here's K-Cam. The pitch is too close to take, but you've got to try to make contact with it. Swings right through it. Strike 3.
Choi is the batter now. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit that one right back up the middle. Diaz throws to second. That'll be a force out and the third out. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Up again now, the number 5 spot. He'll get things started off as we go to the 6th. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field as he drops back and puts it away.
Well, this ball was well struck, but it stays in the ballpark. The left fielder is able to range back and make the catch.
Up again there, DH. Grounded out his last time through. That's swung on and hit, and Lee two retired here.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
And we're going to see Diaz here. Steve, how well is that pitching performance standing up?
You know, you throw that fastball down.
Swung on, liner to right, and he gets it down. That's his 3rd hit, 3 for 3. And that's going to bring Brandon Moss to the plate.
Well, he's having himself a day right here in this one. 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far.
Drove in a run earlier in the game. Up the middle it goes. Number 16. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No run. In the box now, their rookie DH. He'll lead off the bottom half of the 6th. Here's the first one. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's one away.
Well, he hit this one well, but it hangs up long enough to give the left fielder just enough time to run underneath and make the catch.
So with one down, here's Chu. Last time up, triple homer run. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1.
You know, with an 0-1 count, we usually see him go with the heater. Sometimes he goes against grain, but I think you have to go with the trend.
A shot up the middle, and it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
And by the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. You got to pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
It's going to be Kim. Flew it. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. As he drops back for it and puts it away.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
And in the batter's box, it's Lee. Double homer run in his last at bat. Chu's got first. Now Lee gets set. There's a ground ball. Diaz throws to first in time. That's 3 down. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Bottom of the... Joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Catcher up to the plate. He'll lead off the 7th. Here's one hit very well deep. And that's number 1. And it rolls around to the top again. And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. What's he doing?
Well, mixing up your pitches and having command. And
there's a swing, a high pop-up behind second. He's there, makes the catch. 2 down now.
Well, changing speeds helps a pitcher a lot. You get the hitter off balance, it turns into easy outs like this, pop up the short.
It's Iglesias at the plate. Last time up, flew out. Swing, liner, back up the middle. And that's through a base hit.
But sometimes you don't think much of a 2-out hit, but if they can continue to capitalize and push another run across, they can extend their slim lead.
Number 3 slot up again here. Drove in a run earlier in the game. The first pitch, swing and a liner to right center. This one into the alleyway, should be extra bases.
Well, anytime your pitcher gives up 10 hits, there's a pretty good chance he doesn't have a lot going for him in the game. And I think if I'm the manager, I'm going to head out there and bring the hook with me.
And in the batter's box, it's Abreu. He flew out his last time up. And it's fouled away. Oh! Now Lee with the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. He got that slider in the strike zone. He got the hitter out in front to swing early.
Towards center field. That's down. Runner could come home. And that's 2 runs in. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just getting prepared in case they need to go there.
And he's aboard and got there with a 2-run single. Alvarez is in the batter's box. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
Every manager likes
hit on the ground. Choi makes it easily, no effort to get him. They pick up 2-3 hits, strand a man. We'll be looking to the leadoff batter later on in this inning, another AB. And the number 8 spot rolls around. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to left center. He dives and an acrobatic catch. What a play. Reeled that one in. He'll get a tip of the glove from the pitcher for that play.
Boy, he has great instincts. This guy, a feel for the game, picking the ball up off the bat immediately. That allowed him to make the catch.
Number 9 spot at the plate again. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. He fouls that one off. Oh! Here's the pitch. Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. Abreu and out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base.
That was a nice play. Saw the opportunity at first. Didn't waste any time getting over. That's the key. Beat the runner to the bag.
Good hustle off the mound. In the box, their third baseman. 2 for 3 thus far. Plays off that one outside edge, and it's a strike.
Well, it's getting late right now. 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and you know they're down by a bunch of runs. They need to start to get something going right here, Gary.
Takes that curve. 0-1 pitch for a strike. 0-2.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs, no hits. Nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. Sixth slot up at the plate again. He'll lead it off here, inning number 8. And the first pitch. There's a swing and a liner. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his 4th plate appearance.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
And we're going to see, oh, there he goes for second. Swung and a ground ball to third. One away.
Boy, you might have been able to get the out at second, at least getting the lead runner, but at least they got the sure out at first.
And the right fielder batting again. Grounded out last time. First pitch on the way. Hit sharply towards the hole. That's one out, but he'll hang on to that, so they will get one.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
Catcher up to the plate. Hasn't gotten a hit yet today. We'll see what he can do here. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Lee with the windup. Fouled away. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. They pick up no runs on a hit, stranding a man at third base. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. And if you are just tuning in, hi. Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And we're going to see Park here. He'll get, and he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Number 10. And his throw gets him. One away.
Sometimes you have to bunt the tough pitches, but when you get an easy one, you have to get it down. You've got to get the job done if your team's going to win the close games.
Choi at the plate now. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. Swung on line to right center field. That one gets through for a base hit. He's going to try and test him here. And at second base, he's tagged out. Cleanup man in the box again. Wearing the collar thus far. He deals. Sliders in there for a called strike.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching. I mean, listen, just keep getting outs right now. You have the countdowns there. You only need 4 outs left to win this ball game.
There's a sinker in there. Side's going to be retired as that's called for a third strike. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crutch. Swing and a drive, deep left center. Play is made.
Well, they followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
It's Iglesias at the plate. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. Number 11 will grab a bat and hit here.
It's nice to have somebody coming off the bench that can run a little bit. He can come in and pinch run, or he can
line hard down the left field line, and that gets through for a base hit. He's trying for second.
Well, what an at-bat right there. You know, you're talking about a guy coming off the bench cold. It's one of the toughest things to do in all of baseball, and he made it look easy.
Number 3 slot up again here. Last time up, a couple of bases for him. He had a double off lead.
You know, the last time he showed him the changeup, it ended up in a base hit. Doesn't mean he can't go to it again, but he's got to change his sequence.
There he goes towards second. That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. 2 away. And they'll hold him at first base. And in the batter's box, it's Abreu. He had a 2-run single in his last appearance. Two outs and a man on first. Well, he's running, taking swing and a drive, very high in the air, deep left center field. They add a couple more to the lead now, a home run and a 6-run lead.
Well, it's not surprising they're going to the bullpen now. I just thought maybe they waited a little bit too long. Should have gone and gotten them a little bit earlier.
And Steve, we've watched them just dominating here in this game. The pitch, this one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's going to one-hop off the wall.
Well, this happens a lot. You bring in a reliever, possibly the specialist, or just a guy to try to get a nice fresh arm in there. A lot of times these pitching changes result in an extra base hit, like we just saw. He had a great AB right there, though.
He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. They add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. And leading it off, Shin-Soo Choo. He had a single in his last time up. First pitch on the way. That swung on, hit on the ground. Diaz. Out. That's one down.
Obviously, winning big right now. You just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
It's going to be Kim. Last time up, Cuba. And doing the pitching, it's going to be Aroldis Chapman. He's been chosen to take over out there. And Steve, as he faces these hitters, what's going to be his focal point?
Well, with Aroldis Chapman on the mound, it's going to be all about that insane fastball, topping 100 miles per hour regularly. A good power slider as well, but command is the most critical factor. Can he throw strikes?
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Now it's 2 down.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, they're looking pretty dire at this point. And, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
And in the batter's box, it's Lee. Drove in a run earlier in the game. First pitch to him. This is a swing, hit in the air. Oh! And that one goes foul. Strike 2 call, in the hole, 0-2.
Gary, if I'm the pitcher in this situation, I'm going with slider. He struggles with it, and it's one of my better out pitches.
Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Fans going home unhappy on this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
As we present our Player of the Game award.
Well, you get on one of these hot streaks, Gary, and all you can do is sit back and watch. And it's an incredible show when it's happening. Spraying the ball all over the field. One just happened to leave the ballpark. That's why he's the Player of the Game.
When you take to the road, Steve, any win will do. But when you get this kind of offense, it's very